In June 2020, Aurora Energy made its application for a Customised Price Quality Path, or CPP, to the regulator. The CPP application seeks approval for our 3-year investment program of network renewal and maintenance from April 2021 on. We sat down with Aurora Energy Chief Executive Richard Fletcher to find out more. Why is Aurora Energy applying for a CPP, or Customised Price Quality Path?
I guess there's two key reasons why we need to lift investment. The first is that a lot of our assets are at their end of life, and coupled with the fact that over quite a prolonged period in the past, we weren't investing as much as we should have done. So partly we're paying catch-up, and partly is the natural life cycle of the asset renewal. And put that two together, then it requires quite a significant uplift in investment. We do need to continue this level of investment, and for that we need the approval of the Commerce Commission, and that will allow us then to align our prices with the investment that we're making.
What did customers tell us?
Look, a lot of customers and a lot of stakeholders engaged in the process, and we received a lot of useful feedback, and I'd like to thank everyone who did participate. I know it is an inconvenience sometimes to take time out of busy lives to participate in processes like this, but it was really useful for us, and it has allowed us to flex our plan where we can do. We engaged on regional forums, we had online website and social media interactions, and we established a dedicated customer advisory panel which worked with us for 6 to 7 months and provided some invaluable feedback. Well, customers told us, not surprisingly, that they wanted essential work to be done, and the key part of our plan was addressing potential safety issues and ensuring that the network was safe for the future. The pricing was a real concern, and it's a concern for us, but pricing came through, and affordability as a key theme. Customers also told us that they were generally satisfied with the current level of reliability, and rather they didn't want us to spend more to improve the level of reliability. If there was discretionary spend, given the impact on prices, customers fed back that they didn't want that to occur at this stage. So we've taken the feedback that customers provided to us, and we've listened to that feedback, and where we can, we've addressed that in our final proposal. We've only included what is absolutely necessary to maintain safety of the network and to stabilise reliability performance across the network.
Who checks and approves our proposed investment?
Through the CPP process, the Commerce Commission will determine how much we can invest over the next 3 years, what that means for customers' prices over that same period, and the level of network reliability that we're required to maintain for customers over the CPP period. A key part of the CPP process is the independent verification. And this is a part of the process whereby the Commerce Commission engages an independent consultant to look at all aspects of our plan before we submit it, and that process has been ongoing for 12 months. And the independent verifier is effectively acting on behalf of customers and scrutinising the engineering of the plan.
What has changed in the final proposal?
Well, we've taken into account customer feedback from the consultation process, firstly. We've also been challenged by the independent verifier, and we've taken into account their feedback. And more recently, we've taken into account the impacts of COVID-19. And that's, in the latter case, it's led to deferring some investment, and it's taking a different view and revising our forecasts on future growth assumptions. Through that challenge, we've reduced the level of investment, which we're now proposing over the 3-year period, and we've done that without compromising safety, but we've done it clearly with a focus on where we can, reducing the impact on prices. So we've lowered the overall price increase through this final proposal from 18%, which we signalled at the consultation, to 13%, and that's expressing it as an overall electricity bill.
What does the CPP plan deliver for customers?
Well, firstly, it will deliver a safe network and address the renewal backlog. It will also stabilise network reliability, and it will start that journey to position the network for future technology. And let's not forget that in 5–10 years, people will be using this network very differently than they are now, and we need to start that process.
What happens next?
Well, from here, the Commerce Commission will review what we're planning. They'll take our submission, they will engage with and consult with our customers and our stakeholders on our network. We'll support that process, but ultimately the process is now with the Commission. In November of this year, the Commission will make a draft decision on what level of investment and price proposal they think is appropriate. And then from the 1st of April 2021, the new prices will take effect. The Commission's consultation process is a really important part of the process. And I'd encourage all of our customers and stakeholders to continue their positive engagement that they've had so far and engage with the Commission's process. I understand that the price increases that we're proposing won't be welcome at this time, particularly at this time. I just want to reassure everybody that we've done everything we can to put downward pressure on those prices and to challenge the plan. And if it's not necessary, we're not doing it. Well, our process doesn't stop here. We'll continue to listen to customers and engage with the communities, not just through the CPP process, but on an ongoing basis to seek feedback on the services that we're delivering.